How's it going, everyone? Milwaukee coming back at you once again, and today we are here to discuss Batman, the Return of Bruce Wayne. Let's get into it. Batman, the Return of Bruce Wayne, Part 1, titled Shadow on Stone. The Deer Tribe. They discover this time capsule ship with footprints leading back into a cave entrance. Guess who's in the cave? It's Bruce Wayne. What do you know? Of course, Bruce Wayne is unable to speak, and they feed him some food. In the night, the Blood Tribe, led by Vandal Savage, attack the Deer Tribe, and they capture Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, he escapes the clutches of the Blood Tribe, and he defeats them and Vandal Savage. The remaining members of the Blood Tribe, they shoot arrows at Bruce Wayne, causing him to jump over this waterfall to escape. And when he lands into the water, he time jumps because there's like an eclipse going on or something. It is here where we see Superman, Green Lantern, and Booster Gold, and some other character who I don't know. They take a time machine back to this period, and they just miss Bruce Wayne. I mean, he just left. And they're going through, and they're like, oh, he was here. You know, they see the clues or whatever, and then that's the end of the issue. The Return of Bruce Wayne, Part 2, entitled Until the End of Time. Bruce Wayne comes to Gotham. He takes on the alias of Brother Mordecai, and he's there to root out witches in Gotham. During his investigation into these witches, he butts heads with ancestor Nathaniel Wayne. Protecting the woman suspected of being a witch, who reveals herself to maybe be a witch, Bruce Wayne, he ends up fighting off his tentacle monster, and in doing so, he time jumps once again, and this time he washes up on the shore at the feet of the pirate Blackbeard. Superman and company, they travel to this place called the End of Time. And they're speaking with like these robotic guys, and they're looking for Bruce Wayne in the timeline. They're trying to trace the Omega radiation, and I guess they traced it to this End of Time place because guess who shows up? Bruce Wayne, and he steals their time machine, stranding them at the End of Time. What a dick. Part 3, Return of Bruce Wayne, The Bones on Bristol Bay. Blackbeard mistakes Bruce Wayne as this legendary black pirate, who's supposed to have a lot of treasure. Bruce Wayne, posing as this black pirate in order to save time so he can save his life, leads Blackbeard and his men into this cave system that's the cave system from issue 1 that is the same cave system that ultimately becomes the Bat Cave. And while he's in there, they run afoul of the Bat Tribe, which is a tribe of people that was inspired by Bruce Wayne from issue 1, right? The remainder of the Deer people became Bat people because of Bruce Wayne, and they fight off Blackbeard and save Bruce Wayne because they recognize him. These Bat people are known as like the Miagani Bat Tribe. I think that's how you pronounce it, but who knows? So Blackbeard is defeated. The Miagani tribe, they invite Bruce, into like the secret cave, which ends up being the secret room of Wayne Manor. And Batman, they have his utility belt. They preserved it all these years, along with his cowl that was, like a scarecrow on the wall there. And Batman kneels at the utility belt. And he time jumps, I guess, because he obviously goes to the next time period. I think he takes the utility belt with him. But, the different artists, they draw it differently, so, who knows. Part 4, Return of Bruce Wayne, Dark Knight, Dark Rider. A family home is raided, a father and son are killed, and a daughter is kidnapped by cowboys in the employ of Vandal Savage. Now, the reason why this family was targeted is because they have this special box with a bat on it. And inside the box is supposed to be the key to immortal life. So Vandal Savage, he wants this. And so does Thomas Wayne. Evil Thomas Wayne, right? He's there at the saloon with Vandal Savage. And Vandal Savage ends up hiring notorious bounty hunter Jonah Hex to protect them from the Dark Rider, who is Bruce Wayne, by the way, who's coming to town because he wants that box. And the daughter that was kidnapped is the only person who could open up that box because again, she's like a descendant of that bat tribe, the Miyagani people, and she knows how to open that box, the trick to it, and that's why Dr. Thomas Wayne wants her and needs her to open the box for him. Needless to say, she doesn't open the box for him because Bruce Wayne shows up and there's a big shootout that leads to a wagon chase down the street. And once we get to the water by the pier, there's another member of the Wayne family. This guy, he's like on the verge of suicide, and the wagon crashes, and he ends up like picking up the young woman who I think she's like a Van Dern or something. I don't know. And I think this is where we get the start of like the Wayne timeline or whatever. I don't know. But they get married and they build Wayne Manor. Batman gets shot by Jonah Hex, and he falls into the water once again, and he time jumps. Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne. Part 5, Masquerade. Bruce Wayne wakes up in the hospital. He got shot in the previous issue, and he's in this new time period. He gets found on the street, taken to the hospital. He wakes up, he comes to, and he's hired right on the spot by some dame to play a detective. She needs a detective because she needs someone to look into the murder of her friend, Martha Wayne. But it turns out to be a ruse because, Dr. Simon Hurt, John Mayhew, the film director, Carter Nichols, the doctor with a time machine, and the baby machine from issue 700, and this woman, they lure Bruce to Wayne Manor down into the crypts because they're going to sacrifice him to the Bat God Barbados, who may or may not be Bruce Wayne himself because he inspired it way back when he went in time as the Batman or whatever. But before he can be sacrificed, Bruce Wayne breaks his bonds and he grabs Carter Nichols' time machine and he hops again, leading into the 6th and final issue. Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne, Part 6, titled The All Over, or What Did I Just Read? Batman comes back to the 21st century and he takes on the Justice League. Now, why this is a big deal, I probably forgot to mention it earlier, is because Batman himself is a human weapon of destruction, and if he were to make it back to the 21st century by himself, he would cause all life to end, because Darkseid made him a living weapon. So the Justice League has been preparing for him this whole time, and that's why Superman and Green Lantern and all those guys went back in time to tell Bruce, hey, don't come back, we'll find a way to get you, but just hang out for now, because if you come back, it's going to be the end of the world. So he's back, and he's taking on the Justice League. Tim Drake gives him some emotional speech, and he gets through to Batman. And Batman remembers Tim Drake. And isn't that nice? So anyway, Bruce is wearing like this future suit, and it takes Superman and Wonder Woman to Bruce Wayne to get it off of him. And this future suit turns out to be like the enemy or the villain of the issue. And they put the future suit into the time machine that Bruce Wayne stole or something, and they send it, or maybe it's a new time machine that was developed right there on the spot. Anyway, they send the villain away, and it was the villain, the suit that was going to be the destructor of the world or whatever, and Bruce Wayne saved. All's well that ends well. Oh wait, that's wrong. Bruce Wayne actually dies for like 2 minutes, and Wonder Woman and Superman, they put him into like a freezing pool, and they drain all the Omega radiation from his body, but then he's fine. So yeah, that was The Return of Bruce Wayne. It had its moments, but I feel like the final issue or whatever, issue 5 and 6 were the weird ones. You could roll with the punches with the first 4, Stone Age period, Witch Hunt period or whatever, Cowboy period, and then the pirate one as well. That was pretty good. Blackbeard, I like pirates and stuff. Because with issue 5, you're wondering, is this a rewriting of history? Martha Wayne is dead. Thomas Wayne is blamed for her murder. So this woman is hiring a detective, Bruce Wayne. She doesn't know it's Bruce Wayne, to look into the murder of Martha. And you're like, what? What is going on? Then they get to the Wayne Manor, and they go down to the crypts, and it turns out to be like the ruse, and like Simon Hurt and all this shit. So you're like, what? And then like issue 6 with Batman having gone to like the end of time in like issue 2 and stole Superman's time machine. So starts to get convoluted. You're like, man, what the hell? And then the way it's all defeated, like the suit ends up being the monster. Because remember, Bruce was fighting a tentacle monster before. That was the monster, and that was the suit, I guess, because it was following him through time. And, like, whatever. The only thing that matters is that Bruce Wayne is back. That's the only thing you need to take away from the story. I doubt it'll ever be referenced again. Hey, Bruce, remember that one time you went to the Stone Age? You made all those hieroglyphs on the wall? Yeah, sure. Who knows? But probably not. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I hoped. I felt like Batman and Robin were really killing it. Time of the Batman was just kind of a waste, and now we got Return of Bruce Wayne, which I wasn't really enjoying. I didn't really enjoy it back in the day, and here on the reread, I was hoping to get more out of it, and I was just turning the pages like, come on, return already, Bruce, do something. Yeah, it's not bad. You might get more out of it than I did. 4 out of 5. Until next time, I'll see you there. Or will I? What timeline is it? Who knows?